What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. Today we're doing another unboxing video for you guys to check out with me. I do know it's coming from Lefty EDC's knife pass around, so shout out to Kevin. And also this particular one's coming from A13 EDC. He also goes over knife and EDC gear content. Check him out here on YouTube as well. That being said, doing the honors today, we have the Kunwu Pulsar XL. This thing is a behemoth of a knife right here. I recently just got it unboxed in the channel. I'm currently carrying the heck out of this knife, and honestly, I'm having a blast. This thing is bigger than any knife that I own up until this point. So yeah, there's something to be said about the Pulsar XL. Check out the unboxing on this knife if you haven't already. Also, there will be links down in the description for this knife and any other knife that you see in this video. Those links do help out the channel if you do end up purchasing a knife through those links, but that is entirely up to you and at no additional cost. With that in mind, let's go ahead and cut through the thing here, shall we? I think the best way to get through it might be to maybe make a cut somewhere here. I'm going to try to see if I can save the package as much as I can, the best that I can. And this one here is inevitable, so I'm just going to open it this way. There we go. Which is not all the way around it. It does have that really strong sticky glue right there. All right, so we're in the package here. And it sounds like we're in for a real treat here, because it sounds like we have more than one knife in here. So let's see what we're working with here. Holy smokes, quite a lot of stuff on this one. Let's check it out here, shall we? That's everything in the box. Let's check out the BGPT, Bob Gator Paul Tomato. This one is a debut on the channel. Haven't really worked with this one before, so if you guys are ready, I am ready. Let's see what this guy is all about. Boom, let's see what we got. A nice wiping cloth on this one, branded. This one is a bit of a big one, right? Check that out, love it, right? Also has the logo right there on it. And ooh, look at this thing, okay. All right, this one is rocking the stonewashed titanium, very similar to that Sparrow from Kizer that we looked at. And I'll bring it back here for comparison in just a moment. But man, first impressions, this thing is really light, really light. And it's unlike other like bead blasted titanium finishes that I've worked with. This one has a little bit of stonewash gray aspect. There's a little bit of milling going on around the edges, which kind of gives it a nice personality, which is good. All those edges are nice and curved, rounded. Looks really good. There is a reversible pocket clip with a nice insert filler tab on the other side. Nice and rounded right there. This one's gonna be a frame lock, and it seems like we have a flipper deployment, reverse flick, and thumb deployment. That's at least 3 different ways to open this knife. Captive pivot color, no screw head on the show side, except the filler tab, and honestly, very minimal screws construction on this one. Big hardware from what I see, TA all around. Let's just get this thing open here, shall we? Boom, check this thing out. All right, so we have no information on this one as far as steel, or honestly, check out how clean this design is all around. There's no logos on here. Nothing is even printed on the blade. So you have to know what you have. You really have to know what you have, which, you know, for the most part, a lot of people love. A lot of people really love that clean aesthetic, no billboarding all around. So BGPT stands for Bridgeport, and I believe the knife model on this one is the 1827FL, FL like in Florida. We have 20 CV on the blade on this one. We have 20 CV steel on this one, which is from Crucible, made here in the US. And this is a premium titanium handles version. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this one goes for around $240-ish or so. Again, this guy will be linked down in the description for you to check it out, as well as any other knife in this video. Okay, so frame lock, let's see, reverse flick feels good. All right, so far so good. Thumb deployment, as long as you don't put unnecessary pressure on the lock bar like a complete noob, you should be okay. And last but not least, the front flipper. All right, that feels good there. Yes, nice and snappy. Let's check out that detent. All right, kind of nice and tuned, to tell you the truth. Okay, got some jimping going through all the way on, well, for the most part, a good chunk of the spine. of the blade is jimp, which looks nice. All right, it's nice and aligned also. All right, smack in the middle. You guys be the judge there. We have good access to the lock bar, no jimping necessary. There's ever so slightly, very minimal milling going on the lock bar, but that's about it. Drop shot action, I think this one is some ball bearings, but it's not as drop shotty as you would think. It's more so a shake shutter, right? So a little bit of a shake, then it drops. Boom. Awesome. Feels good in the hand. Can I do the reach around? All right, I sure can. Let's see. Do it in a way where, there we go. I can open it and my index doesn't get in the way. There it is. Good stuff. The cutout stress relief is on the outside on this one. All right, again, just noticing different things here as I'm going through it. Nice mill pocket clip. Also has some milling lines going on there from the outside. Gotta love the whole stonewash aesthetics to it. So it's inevitable that I'm going to go ahead and compare it to the Sparrow. This one we just unboxed in the channel as well. And I guess it's not apples to apples, but check out the titanium right there in gray. This one, again, you can tell it's a tad bit more stonewash. This one's more of like a, you know, sort of like a bead blasted or gray, if anything. You guys be the judge there. As far as size goes, this is without a doubt a medium knife, right? Medium knife, not the largest, not the smallest. I'm gonna toss in the Chad on the mix right here as well. Chad is a little bit bigger, longer cutting edge, longer handle. You guys take a look there for yourself. And of course, we'll do the usuals. Here is the PM2, Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Here is the Para 3, right? So a tad bit bigger than the Para 3 and a little bit shorter than the PM2. Here's your Demko AD 20.5 and the titanium handles, 20 CV as well. Here's the Shark Cub, also 20 CV steel blade and aluminum handles, right? And it's actually a tad bit bigger than the 20.5. Here's your Model 1 from Ontario Knife Co. and the Rut Model 2. So a tad bit bigger than the Rut Model 2, but certainly shorter than the Rut Model 1. And last but not least, here's the CJRB Pyrite and the Vosteed Raccoon. Okay, so it's bigger than the Pyrite, but it's certainly very well matched with the Raccoon. Okay, you guys take a look there for yourself. But again, it's just to give you a ballpark idea, just somewhat reference for how big the knife is. Again, a medium knife, not the biggest, not the smallest. I feel like a good size for EDC. Ergonomically speaking, this thing is really comfortable. I have average hands, not the biggest, not the smallest of hands, and it just feels right at home. It's nice and rounded. Got a little bit of curvature here for your index finger. All the other fingers follow suit. I guess you could forward choke if you wanted to, right? It's not technically a finger choil, but if you wanted a forward choke, as long as you know where your finger is, you should be okay. Flat grind on this one. Let me see. Yeah, this one feels like a flat grind. Or is it a hollow ground? Oh yes, hollow ground going on this one. Yeah, I had my doubts and I just confirmed it is a hollow ground, and it is nice, and it gets pretty thin here behind the edge, which is good. 3.3 inches on the blade and 7.5 inches overall, right? That is good. So how sharp is this guy? We're gonna do a very scientific paper cutting test. Not really. We're gonna be cutting some paper and cardboard. So I got some printer paper, pretty much average everyday paper. Let's see how this guy does. I was just doing some tomato slices there, and you can see it slices pretty good. Some full slices now going all the way through. Oh yes, as long as it gets a good initial bite, this thing is going to cut very, very, very well. Check that out. And I love the sheep's foot blade on this one. It still has a tad bit of belly right there, right? The hollow ground puts in work, which is nice. Let's do some cardboard cutting. We have some pull-ups, diaper box cardboard here, single wall. Keep in mind we're cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular like this, but rather at an angle like that. And it should look something like this. Check out that full slice, guys. Yeah, very effortlessly, really. Wow. I'm sort of doing it slow so you guys can see it in action. But yes, it cuts really, really good. You guys rate it in the comments from 1 through 10. How sharp is this guy? In your opinion, let me know on a scale from 1 through 10. Well, you have it, guys. That is the Bridgeport 1827 FL. And by the way, this one's OEM by Kunwu, from what I'm able to gather here. Kunwu, of course, is a Chinese manufacturer, but man, oh man, this is a quality folder right here. For people that think that everything Chinese is crap or garbage, listen, you got to check out brands like Kunwu, Kizer. You have to check out Kunwu. This is a Kunwu knife, and they do their premium stuff really, really well. So, of course, you guys know the drill. I'm going to be carrying this guy for about a week or two here before I'm able to come back with a review video for you guys all to check out. Of course, I'm going to be gathering my thoughts, gathering as much feedback as I possibly can before recording that video. This knife and every other knife that you saw in the video will be linked down below in the description. So if you want to check out more details, you absolutely can. If you do end up purchasing a knife through those links, it does help out the channel at no extra cost to you. And of course, that is entirely up to you as well. Guys, if you haven't already liked the video, this will be a great time to smash that like button. Also, go ahead and subscribe if you like knife content like this. I make knife videos, long form and short form on a daily basis. So I promise you'll be worth coming back for more. And if you want to support the channel a step further, there's a link down below for Patreon where you can support the channel for as little as $1 a month. Or you can simply support the channel right here on YouTube by becoming a channel member. You'll get access to exclusive perks. Chances are the unboxing for the Kizer Sparrow is live and ready to go in the channel. If that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and put a video card for this one right here so you guys can check it next. Thank you guys for your love and support. You guys are all the real MVPs. I really appreciate every single one of you. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Take good care, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.